Jeff Ross, widely known as the Roastmaster General for his decades of sharp, biting humor, has taken audiences by surprise with a new one-man show that leans less on insult comedy and more on heartfelt storytelling. Known for his ability to deliver punchlines that cut deep while making crowds roar with laughter, Ross has built a reputation as one of the fiercest comics on the roast circuit. But in his latest project, he reveals a vulnerable side that few expected, proving that behind the jokes lies a performer with profound depth and emotional resonance. The show, which Ross debuted in select theaters, weaves together stand-up comedy, personal reflection, and raw honesty. Instead of a parade of celebrity jabs, audiences are treated to stories about Ross's own life, his upbringing, his career journey, and the personal losses that shaped him. At times, the performance feels closer to a confessional than a comedy set, yet Ross's trademark wit ensures that laughter remains ever present, even in the most serious moments. One of the most talked about portions of the show comes when Ross opens up about the death of his parents and the lasting impact their absence has had on his life. Speaking candidly about grief, Ross shares how humor became both a shield and a lifeline, allowing him to process pain while offering others the gift of laughter. His reflections struck a chord with audience members, many of whom noted afterward that they saw a side of Ross they had never imagined. The decision to pivot towards such personal material was a bold one for a comic best known for tearing down celebrities in front of millions. Yet, it is that contrast that makes the show so striking. Ross has long described comedy as an act of love, even when it comes packaged in the sharp barbs of a roast. His one-man show takes that philosophy further, demonstrating that comedy can exist hand in hand with tenderness, vulnerability, and healing. Critics who have attended early performances have praised the production, noting its careful balance of humor and heart. Some described it as career-defining, a reinvention of sorts for a comedian who has already enjoyed decades of success. By inviting audiences into his personal world, Ross has crafted an experience that feels intimate, authentic, and surprisingly moving. Audience reactions have been equally enthusiastic. Social media has been filled with comments from attendees who admitted they came expecting the usual roast-style comedy, but left deeply moved by Ross's honesty. Many applauded him for taking creative risks, noting that his willingness to bare his soul only made his humor more impactful. For some, the show even sparked conversations about how comedy can be used as a tool for confronting grief and other personal struggles. Ross himself has acknowledged that creating the show was not easy. In interviews, he explained that digging into his past and sharing his vulnerabilities required courage, but he felt the time was right. He emphasized that laughter remains central to the experience, but the goal was also to give audiences something lasting and meaningful to take home. The one-man show highlights Ross's evolution as a performer. While his roasts will always be a cornerstone of his career, this new chapter demonstrates that he has much more to offer than quick-witted burns. By blending comedy with storytelling and vulnerability, Ross has crafted a performance that challenges expectations and broadens his artistic legacy. In the end, the Roastmaster General has proven that even the sharpest comedians can shine brightest when they let down their guard. His unexpectedly emotional one-man show is not just a new career milestone, it's a reminder of the power of laughter to connect, to heal, and to reveal the humanity behind the humor.